hope I'm filming. I'm just going to put that up a little higher if it'll stay high. I guess we're going. This camera, the phone does something funny and makes me do something double. So I'm always never sure if I started filming yet. But I think I see the countdown. So welcome to Merry Monday, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We had beautiful, finally some beautiful warm days, and it melted like half of our snow. We have mountains for snow in our backyard, and it's down halfway. All weekend we were out shoveling and spreading it, shoveling it and spreading it, trying to get rid of it. Today is a very rainy day, which is good because it melts it too as well and washes away and gets rid of all that crummy dirt and gunk and all that. So a rainy spring for me doesn't bother me. If it turns to snow right now, then I might just cry. I hope everybody else had a wonderful weekend. First, I just want to thank, I've had a few new subscribers join. I want to thank you very much for joining me, and I continue to hope to grow this business. So we're back to Merry Monday, and I'm still on this journal. But this journal isn't going to be a full journal. I didn't plan for it to be overpowering. I wanted it to be a lot of writing. So, I mean, we've done all these pages. And some of the pages are just very simple with a simple embellishment. This one, I couldn't cover it. I just couldn't do it. We added that nice. And next week, I'm hoping to have all the pockets full. And the next week we'll go through and do different types of tabs and toppers on our things and our ribbon and all that. And pull out the stickers as well, because I'm going to put like a sticker here. Things like that. I do have a few stickers, but that was it I had. I'm just going to put them off to the side. So we had gotten that pocket done last week. We had gotten this, except for I got to put some toppers on that, which is good because now I can see. I was trying to find some cards, and I've already used this one, so I'm just going to put it away so then I know. Because this is from My Porch Prints, and it's called the Yummy Christmas Kit, and so it's supposed to be a little bit of both. So I'm trying to, when I add poinsettias, but I'd like to do something like this to add a little, to have a good mixture of both of them in there. So I was researching this morning, trying to find some other stuff to put in this, I'm going to get this pocket in very quickly right now. It's a nice, easy pocket to do. If this glue will work for me, because even though it's got a lid, sometimes it still dries on the inside. That was really bad. Oh well. It won't be as deep because I didn't really follow the edge very well. I'm more worried about the width of it than I am down. So we'll put this, and we'll just go ahead. For instance, in this pocket, I know what I'm going to do, and I haven't done one, and I'm going to try to find some paper to put in it. I want to do a scrappy pad in it, a Christmas scrappy pad. I have a couple here, but I thought I put a couple in here. But the theme of them I don't think will go. Here's one of them, where's the other one? So that's what I mean by a scrappy pad. This just needs a bow back on the top. So, but that one would go in nicely once this dries. I'm not going to try to slide it in there because I want to get it to dry and then trim it up. But I might just end up putting that nice scrappy pad in there. It's not all the perfect colors, but it's still within the reds. It's just one I had already made. And let's see if I can get this bow tighter. There we go. There we go. But I thought I had a second one. Let's pull out this basket so I can get into things easier. Well, I sure thought I had two of them, but I guess I was wrong. I know it did. Oh, yeah, right there. It was hiding. And then there's this one. But this one I'm not going to put in here. It's a little more vintagey. So, and basically, a lot of times like this is just for decorative, but I'll have like this, and you can write on them. Like this one, not so much, but this one I might add another paper to it and build it up a little bit more. So, and like even for like in this case, even this part where it might not look so Christmassy, just taking a little piece of washi, add it in there, adds just a little bling to it, you know, simple little. I love making scrappy pads, and I haven't done a video on them in a very long time, or if I have ever, so I should do some. But I think this one will look great sitting in here. And a lot of times I don't tuck the lace in. I let it sit on the outside. So once it's in its pocket, I just do that, and there we go. And that will sit in that pocket nicely. And technically, that pocket, other than I need to trim it up, but I want to let it dry a little bit more before I trim it. And I'm not doing anything to this. Again, if I wanted to add, I think I do want to add a little bling to just the bottom one, because you don't see a lot in the top. So I'm just going to take some washi. And I'm just thinking on the top, if I had a nice little label type thing to put on the top, I might eventually add something to it as well. But I'm just going to stick a little bling there. Just a little bling. And I want a little tab for the top of that, but I'll come back to that. So other than I got to straighten that pocket, I have that nice, I didn't really show you that scrappy pad. So it's got the lace. Even this you could write on, but it was more for decoration. So you have a lot of writing space, even like on the back of that, and even on the paper I put some. So it's got some writing spots, or just can sit in there and look pretty. Now we'll go back to getting this in here. Sometimes in the pocket, well, because know that it's not super dry yet, so I'm trying to be a little more gentle. So that pocket is done. I don't know if I'm going to add an embellishment to this or not. I might see if I can slide this over this way, and I might put a little pocket here with something cute. Not this one in particular, but I might do a little stick like this in here. I don't know yet. For now, this is done. If I go back and add more, you never know. Then this pocket is done as well. I have the one, but I feel like I want to add something in there, but maybe that. Definitely not that. I don't know why I'm not liking any of those to go in there. That's not bad. What did we put in? Anything in here? I could just put an empty envelope so that I could put a little keepsake or something in there. That might we do. But I also thought this would be great. Oh, what maybe? Remember that one I didn't want to? Still debating if I should paper clip that in. I'm not sure. I'm still debating that. So I still even have that one. Oh, I got a few of those. A lot of the same ones. I must have accidentally just... These are all the same, out of the same package, and I was about to print them all off, and I was like, I'm sure I had already printed them all, and I did. I just didn't look well enough in my embellished tray here. That was all. So even like something like this would make a cute little scrappy pad to the front. So I might leave that because I like adding scrappy pads throughout at little extra places. Right, there we go. That pocket is done. That pocket's done. That pocket's done. That we're still debating if we're going to add anything to it. This is too small for it. Oh, and here I go yawning. I apologize. Maybe a little, I need to make a little. Oh, maybe he'll look cute. Where is he gone? Where did he go? I had a little gingerbread man. A little gingerbread man. Where are you hiding now? I just had him. Just had him. Oh, there he is. I think I might just put some paper on him. Maybe we'll stick him in this pocket. He's a little big. He might not work there. But I'm going to leave him out. But then I haven't... Do I have anything else? Little tiny thing. Need a little ticket. Again, there's one already with the... Just didn't like the back, so I might end up covering the back. So there's a lot of stuff I got already made. There's a little ticket. Just seeing if I have a teeny tiny tag would be cute in there. So far I don't. I think most of these are too big. Oh, I don't know. I find I lean too much and I'm on these. Leave that out. I guess there went that idea. Okay, so we reached the end of that. But I just found this little baggie. I did a lot of cleaning up of my scrap area. I still got a lot more to do, but I'm trying to organize it better for better working. Just seeing if I have something in here that might look nice. Not really. Not really. We do have that one little ticket that sits there. But I might find something later that we can put in there. Is there anything in this bag that maybe? Oh, look, I have some tickets in here. See, grab out. How cute are those? I didn't even really look at those. If this was just a little bigger, it would look cute in there. That little gingerbread guy might look cute in there. So let's fussy cut him out. This is a package I got. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. I'm glad I looked at that bag. And I'm going to start yawning because I turned on the video. And I got all kinds of different tickets in here. These are all my porch prints. I know my porch prints very well. This one, and I think I have this, she put the shop on. But this, well, sorry, this isn't my porch prints. This is Kay and Mary Etsy shop, the most wonderful time of the year. And I have a feeling I have this kit as well. I'm just trying to see. Sometimes I like to put two folded. So I was just thinking, but I think I'll just cut out that little gingerbread guy and put him in there. Oh, look at how cute he is. Oh, so adorable. That was Happy Mail. That's a good thing to do too. I don't do it often, but I should do that. Where's my, did I bring my little fussy cut scissors? No, I thought I grabbed them, but I guess I didn't. I don't know where my little black ones went again. I know I was using them last night. One of the things I'm trying to do is, I'm bad because I pile things. Okay, I start a kit and I pile papers there. I start this project and I pile. And, well, this is the pile I'm working on right now. I'll just put on a TV show, and if there's fussy cutting in there, I'm fussy cutting it out. And right now I'm just putting it in these envelopes, and then I'm going to file them in their proper fussy cut spot, but when you're sitting, I wanted to just fussy cut. I'm just going to roughly cut around the little gingerbread. It'd also be cute on a tag, but I just kind of wanted a little gingerbread man to sit in the pocket. It might be too small, but never hurts to try. Never hurts to try, and I just think he's so cute. Glasses. Wish I knew where I put my black. Oh, here they are. I just put something on top of it. So I was cleaning and trying to organize my space. The video before kind of showed a brief. Trying to get things like, I have tags already made, and the box is always shoved somewhere, and it's not like always easy to get to. I'm still working on that. I'm trying to clean up all these things I printed that I don't know why I printed. Well, it was when I first started, and I was just like, oh, freebie, print, freebie, oh, print. And I didn't have a style then, and I didn't know what really, I was just learning. And now some of it isn't things I would use, so I'm facelifting them and slowly putting them all in my tag box. So that was, I did some of that on Tuesdays, but that got boring. So now I do what's on my desk on Tuesdays, and maybe I might even do it 2 times during the week. Tomorrow that'll be, other than the Christmas stuff I put there, I have this pile of stuff here. So I'm going to go through it, clean it up. I have envelopes, I have bags, I have some, just because this back desk, when I open my Happy Mail, I throw the empty envelopes and things like that. Right now, the Christmas stuff will go back in its little box at the time. And he might just sit in there. Oh, yes, he's so cute. And I don't think I'm even going to really worry about doing the back. And I learned something. I just saw this because I have a hard time getting in the little grooves. Someone used a Q-tip. And I never thought about that. And all I'm going to do on the back is maybe do that a little, just so it doesn't look like a boring brown, and then stick him in the little pocket along with the little ticket. There, that's cute. I might still add another ticket in there, or another something if I see it while I'm doing. You never know. And he will be used. There's no fear in that. Now I've got a lot of scissors. Again, when I pull out the stickers, I think I'm going to be putting stickers. Now, this is the page I was thinking about, because I really didn't want to hide the page, but I wanted a tuck spot. I didn't want to just leave it. So I was watching a lady. I went searching on the internet and everything like that. And one thing I was supposed to do before I came on, it was to do this, and I forgot because I colored my hair today, and that's a time-consuming thing. Now I'm just trying to find a book page. I just want to make it a little more sturdier. So, and then after I do this journal, I might take a break from this. I'm going to maybe do some, well, I probably will continue journals, but after I do the journal online, because I want to have a Christmas in July sale. So can I fold this in half, and will it fit? Because I almost feel like I want to, no, not quite. Shoot. So we'll only do it one time. Yeah, and that'll still be strong enough. Just to give sometimes things, I don't always waste all my cardstock, because I didn't want hard cardstock for this. So if you want a little thickness, but you still want a good flexibility, book pages come in handy. Sometimes if you want it really thick, you can double up the book page. All depend on what you plan to do with it. I didn't want cardstock because, you know, I just didn't. I didn't want to waste the money that it costs for cardstock on this, because I didn't want it thick. So I just thought, oh, I'll just glue. And I meant to do that before I came on air so that we could get more done on the camera. I want to really get this one done. What I want to do is next week just be putting ribbon and stickers in the little places. And then I have to decide where we're going to go next. What things we're going to start next. Okay, so we'll just put that aside for now. So basically what I'm going to do, first I'm going to ink around this a little bit. Not heavy, just lightly. Where did I put the lid for my glue? Hopefully it shows up. It normally does when I close, when I finish and I put all the Christmas in its bin and put it on my back table. I'm supposed to all day work on Merry Monday, but I'm just behind in some things, and I put some, it's the first time it's happened, I put some things up for sale. Well, I'm not surprised. The labels I did were, and I'm tooting my horn, turned out beautiful. I created these labels and I fussy cut them all, and they're just ready to go for projects, and they've been selling like hotcakes. And so I have so many orders of that, and I have punched out whale tails, and a couple of ladies that ordered the things ordered those. I got a big order from New Zealand from my good friend over there. She's become a great customer and a great friend. So what I'm going to do, and I seen this today, and I think I left her, let me see if I left her. Oh, I didn't, because when I was coloring my hair, I went to a different YouTube, my favorite Leslie at 507 Willow House, because a lot of times she's great to watch while you're doing other things, and I love listening to her talk and tell her stories of her family. I'm just going into my history. She did a lot of cute little pocket ideas. It was called Creative Paper Artisan. I've never watched her, and I haven't subscribed to her yet, but I plan to, because I didn't finish watching it all because I saw this, and so sometimes when I see a new idea, I freeze it in that spot and I leave it there. So I just want to give this a good fold. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little glue in the middle here. A little bit of dry glue there, right down the center here. And the problem is, I love doing videos. I would do videos, 3 to 4 videos a day. I love just getting on and talking and doing the videos. I really enjoy it. It took me a long time to start a YouTube channel because I really didn't see it. I doubted myself. So what I'm going to do, oh, it's bigger than I wanted it to. But I just want to tuck it up. I could easily trim it if I decide to, make it a little bit less. And I'm trying to decide if I want to glue a little bit on the top, but because it's a little flimsy. So I'm not going to glue the whole thing. I'm just going to glue, probably because hers wasn't as wide as mine. And I am going to trim. I'm going to try my best to do a pretty straight line here. It's not the perfectly straight, but it's good enough for me. And I wanted to create, and now I just want to, should have inked this up. I wanted to like create a little tuck spot. That works. There we go. But I didn't want to lose the picture. So you get the majority of the picture still. And same over here. And it's another tuck spot. And I'm not going to shorten that one. I just want to maybe put just a touch of glue to the side here. Just to make it maybe a little bit tighter, that pocket. And you can easily, there we go. And I thought it was cute. Oh, there's the lid. It fell to the ground somewhere. Now I've lost it. but I just swept my floor, so it won't be too hard to find, I hope. Who knows where it rolled to? It's not in very good sight, so we'll just leave it for now. Oh, nope, it was something else I knocked over. There's the lid. Huh, I don't know what I knocked over. There we go. So that is a tuck spot. I might still end up trimming this a bit, but I'm thinking I should have done this for that side, but maybe I'll only do it this side. So I'm gonna use my tear ruler. There we go. And give it a little tear. And I don't throw these away because I like sometimes they're great for collaging and adding. Ah, I know what fell. My little dabber. Oh no! Don't think I have. Used to have two of them. Of course, now I don't know where the other one is. So we'll have to go back and eat that later when I find where that fell to on the floor, where I knocked it over. Unless I move one thing. Oh boy, did it ever go somewhere. So we'll later have to do that. So that way I just put something in these pockets. And I did make a couple of things because see this bird, it almost goes well with it. So I thought I'd put that one in there as a little journal card. Just hoping it'll stay in there. Don't like how this doesn't lay flat. But if I pin that all the way down, see I didn't want to because I wanted the bird to be seen. So, I'm sorry guys. But you know what? This is a great thing. You can play around with things till you have them the way you like them. I really didn't. There. Now I'm happy. There's the bird. I just really wanted him to show. So now that he's showing, maybe I won't use that. I have that one. It's too little. And that won't be. But I do have that. But let's see what happens if I go in. Of course I've got to back this because I'm not going to do it loose paper. Yeah, I think I'm still going to use him. Or maybe use him on this side. See, when you think you know what you want when you're printing it. See, like for instance, say I want to use this on a card. I can add that to it. So that's why I keep them. That's why I keep them. Okay. Maybe I have... Oh, this one. Does this one look good here? But this way, some of the lanterns show, so I'm sticking with that. But I keep flipping him back and forth. I think he just looks better there. So I need to find something I want for this, and I didn't think of what I wanted in there earlier. Didn't really. I know I want a journal card. I don't like the gingerbread. It's too big. So originally I thought I'd put the gingerbread in here, but when I remembered this scrappy thing, I thought it was perfect for in there. And what you could do if I wanted to, I didn't have to put this so far down, if I wanted that ribbon to sit more to the top. And I didn't have to slide it all the way down, so that it adds some prettiness. I like that when it sits and you see some pretty ribbons. I like that. It's one of my favorite things to do. Make sure okay, so we have to come up with an idea for there. There is, again, that one's too big, but I could trim it up. Oh, originally I thought I would paper clip it over the top and have like this would be journal space on the inside and then decorative on the back. But let's see, because I thought of doing something like that on this, but it's too heavy. This one, you really can't put anything on them. And sometimes I like to do that even for these written spots. So this will end up here. And it's going to be, I'm going to do something decorative on it. This was a little smaller than I thought it would come out, but let's just see. Let's just work on that while I think about. Let's just play around. Sometimes I think I should just, maybe next week, just to take a break from the journals, what we might do is just do some Christmas ephemera. Let's make some journal cards and if I had music paper right now, it might be perfect. I don't really want book page. Do I have anything in the scraps here that we could use to pretty it up? Because I don't want to create more scraps. No, I was hoping I had some like floral, something, not so much floral, but but if I put this, I'm just wondering if that'll look. Maybe I'll put this on the back of it. What's on the other side? Oh, that would be perfect on the other side. So it sits like this. So on this side, ruler. I don't know how big I'm going. I can make that smaller. Sure if I like how limited of the Christmassy that looks. Where did I put it? Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure, but I think I have an idea. Let me just stick that away so I don't keep getting in my way. Let's see, folks, where I'm going with this. If it's gonna be, gonna do a little fussy cutting and try not to take forever on the fussy cutting. I was trying to decide all day what to make for dinner. I kind of was feeling a little lazy for dinner tonight, so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I remembered last night, Jacob's mother doesn't live here. She has her own place, but she spends a lot of time here as well with us. I don't even think I'm going to worry about that. But she had brought some hamburger meat from her place, and she fried it up, but it left here, and I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm thinking we're going to have tacos, but using soft shells, because Jacob doesn't like the crunchy ones. And the other day when I did have the crunchy ones, I just really enjoy a soft taco. I have tomato and I have lettuce and I have avocados. And so I'll just fry up. She just fried it. I don't even know if she salted it or anything like that because she was doing it late last night. I'm just going to do this so that it makes it a little easier right now. I just want to see how this is going. I need to cut off this, and I want to make sure that's in there. So you have to, like, I want to see how far. So I'm going to lose a little bit of that, but that's okay. No big deal. So I know that this, I want to fussy cut the whole top of this. So I thought I'll throw on some taco seasoning into it, some salt, some pepper. And I've found lately, even when I was making, we love nachos here. They call them nasty nachos in our household. Tia makes her nasty nachos. They're not as nasty as they used to be before Jacob came along, because Jacob doesn't like peppers. And so when I used to make them for just the adults, they would have red and yellow peppers on it, and no olives because I don't eat olives, and it would have onions and all kinds, and mushrooms all over the top. I would pan fry some mushrooms, usually with the onions, and then with the hamburger meat. But now that he doesn't, I've been finding that they're a little, it comes out a little dry, so I've been adding the salsa right into when I fry the meat. So again, I might do, and I'm not going to fussy cut any more than that. And then I'm going to put something in the background, and I don't think I have any colored paper anymore. I think I've used, what's on this side again? I'm thinking with this, if I didn't have the poinsettia, if there was more of that free, I could have used just that in the, no. I want just a greeny tone, but I think I used all of it up. Excuse me. Bless you. I'm just going through the papers I have sitting here to see if I've got anything. And if you guys don't mind, I'll just turn around and print something really quick if you don't mind. Oh, maybe I don't have to. Let's hope. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe there's enough of this. I'm a little short. What happens if I go this way with it? Because nothing says that it can't be some of the paper bag showing. And I don't need a lot of that. Yeah, so I'll put it this way, but I'm going to tear down a little bit so it doesn't look like I forgot a little bit. If you take and tear it a little bit more. And I could turn it into a little pocket, which I think I'm going to do. And I'm just going to, and again, I can't, oh, here's the other one. Oh, thank goodness that popped out all of a sudden. I'm just going to edge that up. I want to do the same with this side. Well, you're not going to really see that, but I'm still going to, I always do that just in case anything peeps out. There we go. Now, see what I mean? I'm a messy worker. There I go, trying to get my bum in this chair again. It's always a problem here. This office chair I have is terrible. It hurts my back because it's so high. I sit higher than the desk, so I'm always slouching on it. And I just moved my desk. And I can, if I put my bum all the way into the back, my legs dangle, and then the circulation, and I'm just not having much luck with it. There we go. And then we're gonna trim that off. Turn that over so it dries. Now we're gonna come back with this pocket. We're gonna turn it into a little pocket. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Get the glue down and the air out of it. And I know I don't have to go all the way to the edge because we're going to trim some of that off. And we're going to do it this. This is what I mean. Sometimes, even in the middle of creating, something comes to your mind. And I'm going to trim this up because I think I'm going to glue this. And it'll be easier to keep that down. And all I'm going to do is do it like this. And then, like for instance, this little gingerbread man, I just got to do him on the back. I'm not going to shove him in yet. I'm going to let it glue. He can sit in there as well as a little journal card. And it'll kind of have a... What I might do, this flower, I'm afraid is going to not be a good idea. So, like I said, I just want a tiny little tuck spot, so I'm not worried. And see, even with this, I could even still put that across the top if I wanted to. Right? Where's the other little piece? If I wanted to add, or I could still run it down the side here. If you wanted more touch of a color, I'm not going to worry about it because it doesn't need it. That's why I don't throw anything away till I'm... There, that is so cute. That is so cute. Just feel like I need a little touch of red somehow in here. I just don't know how I'll get it. If we had... That would have been, if I would have taken that coming up out of it. That's okay. That's okay. That we still want to use for something. There we go. And that side is done, and he'll fit in there perfectly. And then out of all those little journal cards, where did we put those? We threw them in a pile over here. Put the lid on. Put the washi over there, and it's out of the way. So, it's too big. That's too big. It has to be teeny weeny. Teeny weeny. This I might turn that into something. Really need something very small. These are all a little too big unless we don't put that in. No, it says these are the perfect size. So, but it needs to be something bright. So we're gonna have to find something for in here. And I think the perfect size, I'm gonna cover probably him up. And I'm still thinking if I glue that down. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm afraid it's gonna get ripped. So oh, you know what, no, I can't do that. But I keep saying I want a little color in this. So let's just do this. Grab the Christmas washi. Put this one, or do I want... That one's too wide. I'm not going to put it all the way. I'm just going to maybe the one side. Okay, I need a little glue to make sure it sticks because it's somewhat sticky but not. Okay. There's that pop of red I wanted. There we go. I got that pop of red. I know he's going in there, and I know I'm not putting this. I'm going to probably end up covering that, but I'm going to come back to that when I find. What if I covered? What if I covered? I'm changing this up a bit, guys. Taking that off. It's just going to make it easier to cover it. Now you get to see my silly creative flow that doesn't really flow well. Sometimes an idea just pops in your head and you just have to go with it. What I'm going to do is move these out of the way. Put them in the basket so they stop tripping over everything. And I'm going to put him just in that basket for now. That way, we've got some working. And so, I'm going to put him on here. Where does he fit better? Nope, he fits there. But what we have to do is we have to cut that off so we don't get any of that. And the same with this. Make sure we don't get any of that white. Okay. Alrighty. Blah, blah, blah. So when I first made this journal, I was doing stamping and I was still learning, and this one came out very blurry. That happens in stamping. And I didn't waste the card because it's a nice card size. So I hope this works out. Excuse me. I got sick in February, and I am not sick anymore, but I have this lingering cough that doesn't seem to want to go away. It's just, it's like almost a dry cough, and it doesn't happen often. It gets worse when I do my kitty cat's litter because of the dust. Do I want to make this into... now that I round, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to keep a round. It's going to have a tab on the top, but I hope I'm not talking too low. I just realized that I'm talking a little bit quieter than I usually do. I just want to check the time to make sure I haven't gone too crazy here. It's getting close. Do you know that hour? I even put my glasses down. We're at 49 minutes already, and I did nothing. Nothing. Wow. Okay, so that, and then we got to cover the back of that, and I am covering it now. That way it's done and out of the way, and I have lots of paper here to cover it in. So I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna put a, I think I'm just gonna put a word on it. It's not gonna have anything. The gingerbread shoe, I'm going to actually do a few layers on him, but I won't do him on camera. I'm gonna glue him to some book page a couple times, and then put some dyed paper. Like for instance, it'll be this. I think if I fold this over, it'll go perfect. So what I'll do is I'll glue this down, glue him on, fussy cut around him, and then I'm gonna put him there, and he'll have a little bit thicker so he won't tear. But I'm not gonna do that. Bore you with that. But I found book pages, if you don't want it to be super thick, like I said earlier, but you want it to be a little more durable, book pages, since we always have lots of extra book pages, is great for that. Back in there you go. I need this just to smooth it out a bit. It's got to be trimmed some more, but I like the glue to sit a bit before, so that, like if for instance this bottom, see, it didn't get, well, I think I just came to the end of this glue stick. See, he needs to be trimmed. This is great when you, oh, I don't want to quarter around that, so. There we go. It kind of has a rounded corner, but not definite like the top. But you can have a tag that's got 4 nice rounded corners. Nothing says can. I have made those. Do that often just to get away from the typical. And then I want a word. Let's do, like this has got to be something small. I'm thinking a nice simple, you might hear him make, Jacob makes a lot of funny noises. He's a real clown. A real clown. He's so funny sometimes. He likes to make faces in mirrors and make funny voices, and never know, he might be a comedian when he gets older. Not sure if I want the word, I don't think I want believe. I'm just making it very simple. I'm not, oh, I know what, maybe one of my nice stickers I have might end up on it when we pull out stickers next week. What we'll do, I need a paper clip. Because I might use the Good Cheer, which is not bad on it, but I might see if I've got stickers next week to decorate that. So that, let's just take the Good Cheer off for now. It's going to sit in there. There's that little bit of red, and the little gingerbread guy is going to go in here. And that's going to be, I got to decorate the other side, but we don't have time. Let's just put the Good Cheer aside for now. That's garbage. Let's put it to the side. So that's going to end up on this side. Oh, it's going to be so cute. And then it won't be this white paper clip. And then I'm just going to put a little paper clip, a small paper clip, and I'll probably put some ribbon on the end of it, and it'll clip in like that. And then we got to do this other side. So, but that's all the time. We didn't do much. That's because I hemmed and hawed too much. But we got that pocket done. We got this on. I have to back him, but I'm going to do some of that on my own before next week. Then I'm going to finish that up before next week. Here's another beautiful one. What do you do with these beautiful ones? Sometimes what I do, and I might end up doing, is I might reprint this page, and I'm going to cut right here, and I'll do some fussy cut. I think I did that towards the front somewhere. Yeah, I did it on the mug here. And I might do that same thing with this mug. And then have it as a tuck space. And then I have the double inside pocket. This one is a challenge for me. I do not know what to do in the inside. I'm thinking of just putting journal page in it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet. Or I might make a belly band. That's my two choices. Then again, we might end up kind of, this one's too big, but I'm kind of liking adding these, but it might be just too many of them in there. We'll see. I just think it looks nice with the brown paper with the thing, and then I got to think of this. This one's easy because I'm not too worried about this, but again, I thought of printing it and cutting out this part. Or just straight down and putting it a side top. I'm not positive yet. I think these papers are so beautiful that I don't really want to do a lot. Then I'm just trying to, or I'm going to find a cute corner pocket. That's what I set out to do earlier. And again, we just got to back that one. And so we're getting, and we got another, I'm going to make another scrappy pad, and I'm going to do the scrappy pad next week with you guys. I'll get all the stuff ready. And I'm leaving this one exactly. The only thing I might do is put a nice strip of washi, or maybe I might add a little color down the side. I don't know. The reason I put the lace was there because I just love that by itself. Oh, where is that one? But I don't know where the bird is. Easy. While you're here, I'll just do this last thought, if I can find it fast enough. If I can't, then oh well. But I had fussy cut something out, and I don't know where it ended up. I fussy cut this out. Maybe I can put it up there. We'll see. And again, this is going to just have stickers on it, so that's easily done. This I need to re-glue because the glue didn't hold, because I didn't use a good enough glue. So let's fix this while we're here. Then, because there we go. And I have the library card in there. And again, I'm not doing anything to this. It's just beautiful the way it is. I don't want to cover it. There's enough writing spots that I don't need to do that with everything. And then we did this flip, remember? It's done. It's got its little... So we're coming. We got this to work on. Okay, so I'm going to do a few things next week, before next week, done, so that I want to pull out the stickers and the ribbon. And let's see if by not... in the next 2 Merry Mondays, I think there's 2 Mondays left in April, that I can't finish this up and say it's done. So let's throw that paper in here. Thank you for joining me for Merry Monday. We didn't get a lot done, but we got this ready. I have to find something for that. We have to finish that up, and I have to finish this up. I want to finish those items, not on camera. And I'll probably do this one since you already see me do it. And I think some reason no, it's tight. I love how that turned out. Love it. Somehow this got a little glue on it. And so I'm going to finish up to here before I